Irving and Curry.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
Puts it up. It's goal. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
Yeah.
Welcome to the RodReacts show. I'm here with a mandem.
Guest.
Here with a guest, mandem, my children and that. Obviously, secondary school lads and that. So we go way back. Way back. Yeah. Certain man slapped people with crutches on their heads and that in year 7, but we were.
Put you in your place.
The Brooklyn Nets eliminated the Lakers. With your 23, man.
Oh, man.
Take that.
I shouldn't even warn this time. That's not even a football kit with your team room. Switch up the sport, man.
Oh, it's good. The Nets eliminated D'Angelo Russell, though.
It's proper, isn't it?
He is balling. Fam.
Thanks, Magic Johnson, for trading him away. Thank you, Magic Johnson.
Saying we need a leader. He's a leader now, isn't he? He's leading the Nets to the playoffs. Legs not even. Oh, that's deep. Like.
Did you see what he did yesterday? He went like this.
Yeah, he was crying.
Crying the crowd. Oh, he's so wavy.
Do you guys think that Lakers regret trading him?
100%. But it's the dumbest move because we traded him for Brook Lopez and some bum.
Yeah.
So it's like we got no trade value for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if they did keep Lopez, it wouldn't, because look how Lopez is playing with the Bucks. If they did keep him,
range, bro.
fam,
He's like Curry. He's not no trade value at all. Brook Lopez is like 29, 30 or something.
But would D'Angelo Russell be as good as he is now if he was still there?
You don't know, innit?
It's the problem. You wouldn't know that. It's like Ingram. People say like they feel he doesn't work in our system.
I think he should be proper. Like,
Ingram.
I thought he was going to be hard. Like, I thought he was going to be a lot better than he is at the moment.
Yeah, because he had like the whole KD comparison,
Yeah.
so there was too much pressure. But he's not. The thing is, he can't play like KD. He's not smooth. He doesn't have his handles, his shots. I understand with the comparison, KD, it's just the body type.
Yeah, and the length.
But then there was a video where they played side by side, looked similar, the same moves, everything. It's like flipping Kobe and
Probably
Jordan.
watches him better, innit? Tries to play like
tries to play, and it's not working, not banging. It's not banging at all. Me personally, I think the Lakers should trade him.
Trade BI?
Yeah, because he doesn't. If you deep the way LeBron plays with the rest of the team, like he plays better with Kuzma and Lonzo, Rondo, and everyone. But when it comes to Ingram, it just seems like he's a force. It's like Westbrook and KD when KD was getting jarred the way, like playing with Westbrook at one point, like he's not letting me.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because Ingram's trying to be that guy, but he's not really going to develop until he gets put in that position. Yeah, you got LeBron on your team, you can still develop, but
harder.
You can't properly though, because when LeBron's there, you only everyone always says like Kyrie and everyone. You get to your point where you just have to play around LeBron rather than playing for yourself. So it's a tough one.
So does that mean LeBron James is toxic then?
No. He's just good, isn't he?
He's just one of the greatest of all time, man.
Because if you do, like, if you're say you're a rookie, you come in, or if you're playing with LeBron, that's because you're going to develop in some sort of way. But you get to a point where it's like, I need to do what you're doing now. Like I need to
If he's in the team, you can't, innit? You can't really.
So
especially as a rookie, or when you're young. It's not like if AD was to go there, then he'd still play his own game.
Because he's so
he's at that level already. But if you're that young, he ain't gonna. You've got to play through LeBron, innit?
That's gonna dead though. Like it's not dead. It's dead, but it's not dead at the same time because it's LeBron. But I think it depends what position. If you're a centre power forward, you're good. Or if you're just a shooter, like you're just a shooter,
pure shooter.
You're good. But if you're a point guard, it's like when you're a point guard or a point forward. That's when it's because that's what he's doing. That's why Kyrie was like, I need to dust out this man. Donny's holding me back.
He said he regretted it though.
Yeah, no, but
regretted
he
leaving in that
called and apologised.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think he more acknowledged his behaviour at the time, and he went about it the wrong way. Because if they still stayed together, I don't know. Like,
Do you think they would have beat the Warriors though in the next season?
what, the season where
if he didn't leave?
if he didn't leave,
Yeah.
I don't think they wouldn't have beaten them, but they would have taken. They definitely would have taken them to like 6 games or at least like 5 games.
But do you think that team was better than the Celtics team now?
Celtics are trash, man.
Wait, the Cavaliers.
Hey, I think they're trash.
Who?
The Celtics are trash.
I like
What?
Do you know how underperforming they are
this year
compared to what they should be? That's why they're trash. They're not a useless franchise. They've got ballers in their team. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. You've got Gordon Hayward, Al Horford. You've got obviously Kyrie.
But Gordon Hayward come back from an injury. He ain't gonna be the same. He's not gonna
I'm not
be.
talking necessarily about him though. Obviously, I'm talking about Jason Tatum was putting up numbers last season. Jaylen Brown.
He fell off this season.
I'm talking. Look at their wins to
But it's not his fault. It's not. Look, the thing is, last year there was with what? Basically, they didn't have Hayward. That's what 25, 30 minutes. Yeah, you're spreading out to Rozier, Jaylen Brown, and Tatum. Because when Kyrie was there, they were still balling. They were still doing what they do. They just done a bit more because obviously the position that they got put in when Kyrie went down. But before to get to where they were, they got there with Kyrie. So I personally think that Gordon Hayward ruined the team. Because if he played that first year, he didn't get injured, would they have done so well? Maybe. Obviously there's a lot of what ifs and what maybe they could have, couldn't, but he would have established himself more. Because in the pre-season, they was all playing that game.
But don't get twisted, Gordon Hayward's a baller, you know.
Yeah.
Like, he's cold. Like,
Yeah,
if he gets back to fitness.
It's going to take him how long? Because look at with Paul George when he broke his leg. He didn't. He's only playing well, basically, from, say now. Last year, he played alright, but he wasn't consistent.
Yeah, it was. You saw it in games, though, wasn't it? Like, he'll be good in some games and off.
Yeah, so he wasn't like now, it's because he's the guy now. What Westbrook's doing with him now is what he should have done with KD time.
KD and they're different. They're very different, man.
But different players.
I think George is happy being the second person. The second.
Yeah, he don't mind being the second guy that can be the main guy.
I think it's easier when Westbrook's won the MVP. At the time, he hadn't. Like, obviously, like when you're off an MVP, like you can be one in your career and still be like Westbrook can say, "I've won an MVP." Not many people point cards have won that. Like there's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a hard accolade to win, and to average a triple-double 3 years in a row, including this year.
Yeah.
Like he's a serious guy. He doesn't need no.
But
You know what I mean? He doesn't need to be that guy. He can give it to Paul George.
So you think KD needs to be that guy? Because in the Warriors now, is he really that guy?
Yeah.
You would say it's. I don't know. It's him and Steph, but Steph's giving some off for him.
Yeah. But KD is. He's the guy.
would
Wherever
say.
he goes, he's gonna be the guy.
The guy, yeah. That's what he wants. I think that's actually what he wants.
Again, KD's top 10 small forwards of all time when he retires, and I'll happily have this on record. Top 10, KD will be in that top 10.
100%.
100%.
Wait, really? You think so?
Yeah.
Higher? No, I think
I'm saying within though, at least minimum. At
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, top 10. Well, you think he'll be top 5 all time?
Top 5 you can top 5 strong. But then
Who else? Who is? Because other than LeBron,
and Larry
who's in
Bird,
that?
they're talking about. The thing is, you throw out like
It's you could go way back. Though.
That's what I'm saying.
way.
So you can talk about man from Wilkes era, like Boston.
When their shorts are like half. I'm wearing by right.
Big boy NBA.
That's a strippers.
No, definitely top 10.
Yeah. I'll argue with that.
Can't not be, man.
No, and speaking about the Lakers, though, do you think LeBron can win another ring?
No.
Bro, wait, what?
You said that with passion.
Wait, no, there was no
Not even a maybe. No.
Why?
I think there's a lot of factors that will come into it, innit? You gotta split up the Warriors first. You have to.
True.
You have to. And you need. I just think you're dead. Like Lakers are dead. Like they're bad.
It's tough.
You need another one, innit? You need someone else to come in, but I still can't see you beating the Warriors, bro. I can't.
Even with KD gone.
Yeah.
What? No, with KD gone, they're more beatable.
No,
because they don't have that unstoppable force. Because KD can get a shot.
Yeah, but look how good they were without him anyway. They was arguably
the
better.
state of the NBA wasn't as.
And then deep
like,
it,
what I mean?
but then deep it though. After that first the first title they won, they was good. They went to 6 games with a hurt Cavaliers team. 2 stars gone, 6 games. Next season they lose. So it's kind of like you have to deep it as well. And they haven't really been challenged in the playoffs until Houston and Grizzlies at one point.
Yeah.
So it's
obviously Thunder.
And it's been an easy road.
Just pull through, man. They've got too many. It's ridiculous, bro. Their team's a bit mad. It's too mad.
Because even if KD leaves, Cousins can stay in it.
Yeah,
but he's again one of the 8 free agents in it, but I think they're pissed either way, because we'll go on to that later anyway. But they were pissed. They always are pissed. But Lakers and our hand.
But how long's LeBron got left in anything?
2 years.
Nah, he's got on a 4-year contract in it. This year's gone. I think he's still got that solid 3 years left to do it.
No, I think he can do it in that time. But I'm saying 2 years of LeBron being outrageous. Like, I think after 2 more years, he's gonna be averaging like 24 points rather than his average. No, he's 27, 8 and 8. It's just LeBron in it. I reckon he can do that for 2 more years. After that, I think he's gonna drop to about 24. That's when we need a proper star to probably come in from now. Like, because
when he's coming now.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he needs to come in now.
The Lakers
start from the free agency in the summer and start taking that burden off him. Because we need him. We possibly need 2 other players.
Yeah, you need more than one.
Look, check it, and I don't need motivation. Me, I had that when I was stuck up in a station. Started off with nothing. Why would I just get complacent?